What's going on, everyone? My name is Bruno and this is my SDA Week 8 match against the LA Lucarios and Coach Olukid. So we are here for another week of SDA. I am currently sit at 5 wins and 2 losses, so we are pretty close of making playoffs. We might already clinch playoffs depending on the last standings. But yeah, one more win should 100% guarantee playoffs, and yeah, we have 2 more weeks, and yeah, we're facing Olukid, which is actually 3 wins and 4 losses, so he needs to win to keep the in the run for playoffs, in the hunt for playoffs, and if he loses, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be out of the hunt for playoffs. So yeah, I want to win, really want to win. It's a scary matchup, but I'll start breaking down his team, and I will show you the team I'm going to bring for this week of SDA. So he has access to Iron Valiant, Iron Threat, Rotom Wash, Terra Scissor, Baxcalibur, Terra Armarouge, Abomasnow, Salamence, Terra Persian, and the Murkrow. Now, this is a pretty cool team because I really like his Terra captains. Terra Scissor is really strong, we saw that last week. Terra Armarouge is actually pretty cool as well. And he has Terra Persian, which can do things. It's fast, doesn't hit like crazy hard, but has nice coverage, I guess. So it can 100% do things. Bigger threats are, of course, one of the Terra Scissor or Terra Armarouge that can be really scary. Both can set up. Armarouge can actually be weak armor with Calm Mind, and that's really scary. Terra Scissor with just Swords Dance like last week. If he doesn't have Terra Scissor, I don't even believe he's gonna bring it, because with Arcanine, with Kilowattrel, I think it's at the same time he has to bring it, right? Because it's the best switching to Chimpao. So I'm not sure. He has Rotom, but I mean Rotom doesn't take much of crunches. But it's hard to say. Iron Valiant, of course, the bigger threat with booster energy. Cannot speed my entire team. Besides Scarf Chimpao, which I'm not gonna bring, of course, because it's not incredible. But with Choice Scarf, I have a Scarf, it's not Chimpao, but with booster energy, Iron Valiant is really scary. Iron Threat pairs really well with Iron Valiant. I imagine he can bring a Chople Berry to take a hit from Chimpao, a Sacred Sword, and just kill it. Rotom, I think it's pretty cool, just Volt switching out, even though I have a Cyclizar which can benefit from Shed Tailing. I don't really like Shed Tail and take a Volt unless I go into Toadstool, which I'm not gonna bring. Kilowattrel is a nice switching to the electric types, but you can take an Hydro Pump. I mean, can take one, can't do much back. So I think Rotom will come. I think Scissor as a Terra makes a lot of sense. Baxcalibur is Baxcalibur. I have a set that completely shuts down Baxcalibur. With my Azumarill, really shuts down the Baxcalibur unless it runs Freeze Dry, which I don't think it will. It can, but I don't think it will. And Armarouge. So those are the 6 I'm predicting. That is pretty much the top 6. I can see, like, you can try to bring a bulletproof Abomasnow to try to deal with my Gengar, because as you guys can see, it doesn't deal well with Gengar. You can try to bring Salamence with Dragon Dance. I guess that can work as well. Even though I have a defensive Azumarill, I have a Bronzong as well. But he can try to tweak. He can try to bring Terra Persian. I guess that can be a thing as well. But the top 6 are mainly the biggest threats to are mainly the best Pokemon and the biggest threat to my team. So I will show you guys what I'm bringing for this match. Let's start with Gengar. As I said, it's a Choice Scarf Gengar. I had Choice Specs initially. I mocked with Specs. It did amazing things in both mocks. Thanks again to Squirrel Monte, as always. But I went with Choice Scarf because I really think I will need the speed. I have a tech to completely shut down booster energy strats. So in the end game, I always felt like Gengar needed the Scarf. So I'm gonna try to play with the Scarf I have Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, Dazzling Gleam, Trick. As you guys can see, it doesn't switch into Shadow Ball, it doesn't switch into Shadow Ball just to start, besides Persian and Murkrow, I guess. I have Sludge Wave instead of Sludge Bomb because of Bulletproof Bomb Snow, if he wants to try to cut me off guard with that. And I have Dazzling Gleam mostly for Baxcalibur and the Salamence, and I have Trick because I really don't need another step, so if I want to beat him with that, to trick my Scarf into one of his Pokemon, that's nice. Then I outspeed a max speed Baxcalibur at +1, and I'm pretty much modest because this thing goes in, absolutely in. So I'm gonna try to take advantage of Gengar to either break or clean the match. Next up, I'm bringing a bulky Azumarill. This Azumarill is built mainly to deal with the Dragon Dance Baxcalibur, which is the best Baxcalibur set. Even if he's Swords Dance, I guess I can take, and I knock him out with Flare Off. So I am Terra Water, just like last week. I said I don't want to Terra Azu, but if I have to do it, I'm gonna Terra into Water type, and that worked perfectly. I had to Terra Azu, and thank God I was Terra Water. So yeah, that's pretty much. I protect to gain some leftovers. I don't really need more than Liquidation, Aqua Jet, and Play Rough. I think that hit his team pretty well. So yeah, we'll try to do things here with Azu. Belgium Azu is actually pretty cool as well, but I mean, Baxcalibur is too much of a threat if he goes for Dragon Dances. He has Dragon Dance on Salamence as well, that can be pretty scary. So those Pokemon can really go out of hand, and it's nice to have a more bulky Pokemon like Azu that can take a hit and just fire off a huge power Liquidation or a huge power Play Rough. Next up is my Bronzong. The Bronzong here is physically defensive, has Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Gyro Ball, and Reflect, and has a Cold Berberry. Of course, Iron Valiant is a big threat. This set can actually deal pretty well with mons like Salamence and Baxcalibur. The Cold Berry is here for knockoff Iron Valiant or Crunch Baxcalibur. I can set up Stealth Rocks, I can set up a Reflect. Seems pretty physical. Earthquake and Gyro Ball. Earthquake is pretty much for mons like is pretty much for mons like Armarouge. Iron Threat, Gyro Ball, pretty much for the rest of the team, I guess. Seems kind of fast, like Iron Valiant, Persian, the Salamence, Baxcalibur, if he starts boosting up. So having Gyro Ball here is pretty cool, and I have minus speed, so I'll do more damage with Gyro Ball. Next up is my Chimpao, as Evident Boots, as Ice Spinner, Crunch, Sacred Sword, Ice Shard. It doesn't deal with Chimpao at all, besides I mean Chople. I don't feel like he had to be like really bulky, but it's an option. I guess he has Rotom as well, and Scissor, but Crunch is pretty free. I don't see a reason for him to bring Iron Valiant on Chimpao on a Crunch, unless he really predicts that he can do it. Other than that, Chimpao goes in. I would love to go with like a Life Orb set or an Expert Belt. I think Life Orb would be pretty cool, just to tweak KO everything. But I'm afraid of Stealth Rocks. You can have that with Iron Threat, which I think, I mean, he might not, but he might will at the same time, because I can see Iron Threats being the switch in with, again, Chople Berry and just have Stealth Rocks and Rapid Spin and that kind of stuff. It doesn't need more, honestly. Just Earthquake, Iron Head, I think it's enough. You can have Volt Switch and Stealth Rocks can pretty much work. So I kind of have to go with Heavy Duty Boots, as much as I love to go with Life Orb. I think Boots is the set for the Chimpao, and honestly still does crazy amount of work. Yeah, I'm adamant because I don't need to be it's way faster than his team Chimpao, so it's faster on his Valiant. If he's booster energy, he's gonna outspeed me anyways. Without the booster energy, I will outspeed Valiant by 1 point, max speed Valiant, and I can just nuke things. Next up is my Arcanine. It's more of a Spadef Arcanine. In case he brings a what's it called, a special Valiant. This deals with setup Armarouge as well, because the play here, and I tweak a bit from last week. The play here is to roar. So if he has, like, imagine Terra Fire Scissor like last week, I roar him out. If he has If you start Calm Minding with Armarouge, I roar him out, unless it's their water, that can be scary, but I guess we'll work with that. If he goes for Valiant, if it's a special Valiant, I can roar him out and just ignores the booster energy. So that's the idea with War here. Will-O-Wisp is nice, his team has some powerful physical attackers, and Morning Sun for longevity, and of course Flamethrower for the Fire Step. And last Pokemon, I decided to go with Arrtz. It's a Flame Orb set. Has Guts, has Facade, Close Combat, Trailblaze, and Brick Break. Brick Break is here in case he brings Aurora Veil, Abomasnow. The Facade is just... the plan is to try to gain a Trailblaze against Rotom. Go +1. If he has the booster energy on the Iron Valiant, well, it is what it is. You have to deal with that. If he doesn't, this hat goes in. This hat goes in and can legit just one-shot everything, because like it's really hard. And yeah, Facade, Close Combat, Trailblaze, Brick Break in case of Aurora Veil is a thing, and that's pretty much it. So that's the team we are gonna bring against Solo Kid. I hope we can get a W, because that will be really important for us to play to lock playoffs, but we'll see. He has a Scary team. I will connect with Holokid, and I'll see you guys in a second for the match. Alright guys, I am here with the match against Holokid, so let's see what he decides to bring. So Salamence, okay, so what did he leave out? So he brought Scissor, he brought the Armarouge, no Persian, so he brought 2 Terracaptans. Okay, I'm missing something here, which I don't remember. I actually had to switch, you guys probably noticed that on Team Builder, I had to switch Sludge Wave for Sludge Bomb, because I guess Gengar can't, it's not obtainable in Gen 9 for Gengar, so I had to change it for Sludge Bomb. It did not brought the Abomasnow, which is fine. So I can play with the Sludge Bomb. In terms of leads, not gonna lie, I kind of want to lead with the Aircross, just because I think it leads the Rotom and I can just go for a Trailblaze or a big Close Combat. I think I'm gonna do that, honestly. I think Rotom is pretty free for him. I could lead Bronzong, but I don't wanna. No, I'm gonna lead with the Aircross. Just gonna wish good luck, have fun to my opponent. And let's see. Yeah, no Baxcalibur. Yeah, he brought no Baxcalibur, he brought the Salamence instead, which is fine. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can lock playoffs. You really need to win. So Iron Threads, that's amazing for us. I'm just gonna go for a... What's the switch into a Close Combat? It's what? Salamence? But I can Trailblaze. The switch is gonna be Salamence. Let me Trailblaze. Yeah, why not? Let me Trailblaze. He's gonna go for Stealth Rocks. I'm gonna go for another, honestly. I'm gonna go for another. I go +2. So he is leftovers. I can go. I can go Trailblaze and then just Close Combat. So let's try that. Let's try that. Now I have the Guts boost. So he's gonna switch out. He's gonna bring what? The Salamence. I kinda wanna, not gonna lie, I kinda wanna. Has Intimidate, which is fine. I kinda wanna stay in and just Facade, Terra Facade, random, because it does a lot. It does a lot to Salamence. Yes, Helmet. Ooh, okay. Even with Helmet, I wanna go for damage. I'm gonna Terra Facade, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. So we brought the more bulky Salamence, I assume. Yeah, Let's go for my Terra. I won't be able to Terra Azu, but it is what it is. So let's go for Terra Facade. It's a 2-hit KO, I think. Let's see if what it does. Substitute. I mean, I'm gonna Facade again. I don't want to mess with anything. Let's see. Let's see. So that's a Facade again. Interesting, the sub on Salamence. It's interesting for sure. So for dual wing beat, he misses. That's big. That's big. Because now I'm gonna go for a Facade. And he most likely has to kill it. I mean, he can bring the Scissor, but it'll take a lot. It'll take. Maybe I should have close combat. Okay, maybe I should have close combat. Yeah, that was click too fast. And threads. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna close combat you, and I don't even care. That does damage. So his lefties. I guess ICC. If he wants to bring the Salamence to intimidate again, be my guest. No, okay, so he's gonna stay in and then knock him out. Okay, so Aircross kills Iron Threads. Now, whatever comes in might be the Scissor. I can save Aircross, or I can just go for a big hit. Go Salamence again. He's gonna intimidate me. I'm just gonna go for a... I don't sure if close combat kills now at -2, so I'm just gonna Facade. Okay, so I kill the Aircross, kills Salamence. Salamence. Okay. So now I still... Okay, I'm down to 24 HP, so I might just close combat. If he brings the Scissor, I close combat. If he brings the Armarouge, I might just click. Okay, brings Aren't Valiant. I'm gonna go for a big Facade. I don't know, he might have... it doesn't have... okay, I'm gonna Facade. Not sure why. Because he can't sneak. I assume this thing has sneak. Yeah, it's gonna do a lot. Even in 18 at -2, it's gonna do a lot. Yeah, that's almost a knockout. Go for Thunderbolt. So, Valiant kills Aircross. Great work by Aircross. Valiant kills Aircross. I might go... I can bring you and Dakojet. Can bring Gengar and just Shadow Ball, because it's really free. It's really free. Another thing I can do is just go Bronzong and click Stealth Rocks, because I kinda like rocks against his team. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. I like rocks against his team, so I'm gonna try to set up my Stealth Rocks. It doesn't have Pass Caliber, so Bronzong is not as important, I think. I'm just gonna click Stealth Rock. I really like rocks against his team. If he wants to bring the Armarouge, I go Arcanine and I Roar. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. Might be Specs. No, I don't think it's Specs. So I go Garaball. Yeah, let me Garaball. Thunderbolt, and the Bronzong will kill the Iron Valiant. Okay. So Zonk kills aren't valiant. That's nice. And he brings the scissor. Not gonna lie, I kinda wanna reflect. Because he can Swords Dance. I can also go just U and Roar. I might do that. Let me do that. So let me go Arcanine and Roar, or Will-O-Wisp. Let's see if he reveals the Terra. It goes for U-turn, okay. So if he brings the Armarouge, I click Roar. If he brings Rotom, I switch out into, I guess, Bronzong. That's Rotom? It is Rotom. So I might bring the Zong here. I'm gonna bring the Bronzong. And I'm gonna sack it off. Let's see what it does. Goes for a Reflect. So he has a Reflect. That's bad because I don't have I can set up my Reflect, I guess. That's bad because I lost the Brick Break on Aircross. I'm going to Garaball. It's the only thing I can do. And Light Screen. I might just use the Screens Rotom. That sucks. That's kind of bad, not gonna lie. We might just Volt Switch. It's kind of free. I'm gonna set up a Reflect. He's gonna Volt Switch. So if I bring the Armarouge, I 100% have to stop him from getting screens again. It might be like late, which sucks. Brings the Scissor. Okay, at least I have a Reflect up, which is not bad. Not bad at all. The thing is Reflect. No, not Chimpao. I want to bring the Arcanine. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. Let's see what it does. Goes for U-turn again. So he might bring the Rotom. At this point I need to suck the but with Light Clay it's gonna be so hard to do damage. It's gonna be so hard. Yeah, screens are problematic. That's the Rotom. And at least I'm stalling a bit. So what I'm gonna do is just suck the Bronzong. Let's see. And I'm gonna die eventually into Hydro Pump. Okay, so he kills me with Pump. Rotom kills. Rotom kills the what's it called? The Zong. Now I think I bring Chimpao because I think Scarf Gengar is more important. So I'm gonna bring the Chimpao. I'm gonna start crunching. There's no other play. I should have maybe Brick Break on the thing as well. Yeah, so he has. Okay. There's no switching to Crunch, so that's Adamant Crunch. I'm gonna go for it. Yes. Volt Switch. Let's see what he brings. Maybe Armarouge to Terra. Let's see. I might need to Willow the Rotom, honestly. Armarouge. So, he's not put. What I'm gonna do is go Arcanine and Roar. I need to roar him out. 100%. He might Terra. Let's see. Let's see what's Satera. This is really scary. It's Terragrass. Okay, I am not worried about Terragrass, I think. Our Sphere. It's a crit. That sucks. That's really bad. That's so bad, dude. That's so bad. That's really bad. That's so incredibly bad. Jesus. Jesus. I'm gonna try to Morning Sun. That's really bad. At least I'm faster. Thank God. Our Sphere again. Oh, the other dude. Come on. Please, please. No, no, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, please. Don't do that to me. Let's not do that to me, please. Come on. Let's Queen War off. I'm gonna continue into Morning Sun. Is this Specs? If this is Specs, he's gonna go Rotom. He's gonna Rotom. I might just yeah. I might just go immediately into Chimpao or Gengar, honestly. How much does Gengar take? Because I think he clicks yeah, I think he clicks Reflect first because he didn't see Gengar. So I'm gonna go Gengar first and click Shadow Ball. If he Volt Switches, nice play for him. Let's see. Reflect. That's nice because now I can Shadow Ball. Now I can Shadow Ball. Let's go for it. This dies. Yes. So Gengar kills. Gengar kills Rotom. Rotom Wash. You go Scissor, which took damage. I think I go into this. Into the Arcanine, save the... because I think he Bullet Punches. He has to. If he U-turns, that's a ballsy play. Bullet Punch, yes. Now, what I'm gonna do... is actually Roar. Yeah, I'm gonna Roar him out. He's gonna go for Bullet Punch. That's a choke. That's a choke, in my opinion. I'm gonna Roar him out. He's gonna go into the Armarouge, and I can continue this sequence, so I should be fine. Takes rocks. I'm gonna Morning Sun. He might Psychic. It's important to save the Arcanine. Goes for Psyshock. I'm gonna go Chimpao. Because I need to save Arcanine to Flamethrower the Scissor. Let's see if he goes for Earth Sphere. He's gonna switch out, okay, nice play to him. I mean, if he wants to bullet, I don't need anything to win. How many? Yes, 2 turns of Reflect. I honestly think I go Wazu. It's bulky. And I can Liquidation pretty freely. I'm afraid if he is, but I have Ice Shard, so should be fine. Goes for Bullet Punch, which I should take. I take it. I'm gonna go for Liquidation. If he brings the Armarouge, I have Ice Shard on the on the Chimpao. And I just don't care about differential at this point, I'm just going for the win. So if he's weak armor, that shouldn't matter. He's gonna go for Trailblaze. That was close. I have Intimidate, so that should be fine. Reflector off. I'm gonna Aqua Jet. So Scissor kills the Azu. Scissor kills Azumarill. So I'm gonna go into the Arcanine. I have Intimidate. And I Flamethrower, honestly, at this point. Well Punch, I leave that. Yes. So Arcanine kills Azu. Not Azu, sorry, the Scissor. He brings the Armarouge. I might just... I either go... I'm gonna let him kill me, honestly. I'm just gonna Morning Sun. Let's see. To see what I think he's locked in. That's why I'm saying that. Armor Cannon, okay. Okay, so I can't go. This 100% secures the win because he can't. I can't just. I can just click Ice Shard and win. So what I'm gonna do is actually try to go into the Gengar, leave a hit. If I don't leave, I claim the kill with Chimpao with the Ice Shard, which I have. So let's go Gengar, try to leave the hit. I don't think I leave because I think it's specs, honestly, but we'll see. I don't have much HP investment, so let's see. Yeah, I die, but now with Chimpao I just click Ice Shard. So Armarouge kills Gengar, and I'm gonna go with the Ice Shard. Honestly, I was surprised with when he stayed in with the Scissor against the Arcanine the first time, because I legit just click Flamethrower and I have a better chance of winning. But I mean, he just decided to stay in. I mean, it's a win, so I'm gonna take the win. It's a 2-0 win, which means that I'm locked for playoffs, which is amazing. GG to Hollow Kid. I think unfortunately is out, but I mean, it's League formats, you know, so someone has to be out. But that's amazing, so I can stress way less in the last week of regular season, which is gonna be next week. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. So peace, guys.